Palo Santo going for you, per usual. How's everyone feeling this evening? How we doing out there? Good. I missed you all last week. My kids had spring break, so decided to spend the evening with them. As you are entering the space, please do say hi. Thank you. Tap that screen. And go ahead and set an intention for the evening. Thank you for the gift. What is your intention this evening? What do you hope to get out of this space? We're going to move into doing some energy work here shortly. Just cleansing the space. Some Palo Santo. How are we feeling? We're coming up on our solar eclipse in 4 days here? How have the energies been for you, my darlings? How you feeling? Good? Yes, 28 golden. Homebody lady, yeah. Venus is in retrograde, so it is calling all of our relationships to the front, right? To be examined, to be not picked apart, but to be reviewed, right? To make sure that what we are doing, the actions we are taking, the connections we're keeping in our lives are for our highest alignment. Hi. Yes. Hi, let me see. Yes, we are moving it. We're just getting started, but we're going to be doing some energy healing. Yes. I just got like a flush of heat from someone. Thank you, A-Rod. Hello, chosen one. Oh my gosh, you're in LA. Congrats, Corey. Congratulations. I knew you'd make it there. So as you're entering the space, please do set an intention. You can share it with everyone here, or I'm so glad, Corey. Honored. Truly. There's never a doubt in my mind you'd get there. It's just a matter of when. Not if, but when. I'm proud of you. Beautiful. Patience, peace, prosperity. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Samantha. So tonight I'm feeling for our emoji. So every week, if you're new here, we like to pick an emoji. And if at any point you're having a big energetic shift, or maybe you're just having an experience with the energy, sometimes it's easier to just send an emoji versus typing out what's going on. So you can send any emojis, but I like to pick one every week. So this week I'm feeling a butterfly, the little blue butterfly that we have, that butterfly emoji. concentrating to improve your sleep and daily energy. Beautiful. Feeling something sticky on someone's left hand. Almost feels like jelly or something. To make sure you are consenting to receive the energy as well. You can do so by typing it in. You can say it out loud, set the intention within yourself, and make sure that you're energetically opening up to receive, okay? Thank you for the follow. Senan, is it Senan? Thank you for the follow, Larissa. Hi, Kristen. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, darling. Thank you, Corey. Thank you for the gifts. Make sure you're breathing, darlings. And just take a moment here and call your spirit team in. Ask your spirit team to work through me for any messages that are meant for you, right? Because I'm here just as a divine vessel. This isn't about me, Harmony, as the person. I'm just here as a vessel to be used by the divine to provide you with what it is that you need. Thank you, Kristen. Lots of tension in the back today. Thank you for the gifts. Yadi, is it Yadi? Yadi? For a moment, just let go of what you think it is that you're supposed to feel. Let go of the rules that you've assigned for yourself, the ways that it's supposed to be, even if it's just for this moment right here and right now, for the duration of the time that you're in this space. Allow yourself to just let it go. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, whatever baggage, whatever it is about you that feels unacceptable, allow yourself right here in this moment, right here, right now, to just let it go. Feels like there's some of you that are holding on so tight to a past or to a reality that no longer exists. And the divine, your spirit team, is here now asking you to just let go, even if it's just for right here and right now. All of your problems will still be there at the end, right? You can pick them back up, you can go back to them. Oashusere. Thank you for the follow. Oashusere. Hi, flying none other. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, Queen Bee. Thank you for the follow, Kristen. Having me clear your third eye over into your brow bone so that you may see more clearly. For so many of you, there's been lots of clouds, lots of confusion, a lack of clarity. We're opening your eyes so that you may see. They're showing me an eye tattoo. Some of you may have an eye tattoo. Allow yourself to be transported. Allow yourself to leave this plane, this physical vessel, even for just a moment. And allow yourself to just exist in ether, exist in your soul, in your etheric body. Letting the rules go, letting the limitations of the human go, letting the limitations of this earthly plane go, just for right here and right now. Don't worry, you can come back to it later. But just for this moment, set it down. Let it go so that you may see again, so that you may see the truth of who you be, the truth beyond the fear and the doubt, the truth of the infinite possibilities, the truth that you can't fuck this up. And it's true, we don't get to control the outcomes. But we do have the power of choice. We get to choose what timeline and what energy we align to. But first we must see. We must see the truth. We must wait for the clarity. Ushaiki koe. Please make sure you are breathing, darling. Big deep breaths, opening yourself up, opening your body up to receive. Trusting your body to go where it needs to go. Trusting the divine to take you exactly where you need to be. We are here every Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. Central. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Guaya, guaya, tari. All are welcome here. Lots of work on the right side happening so far today. So this is your masculine side. This is the side of you that takes action. The side of you that's the doer, the go-getter. It's the sun, the light, the clarity. So let's continue to pull this through for you. Continuing to just clear out this fog and this energy from your brain, from your third eye, excavating all of this. And you can help the energy move. You can help the energy move just by breathing and relaxing. Drinking water helps too. But mostly just breathe and relax. Make sure that you're opening up to receive. I'm so glad, Sandeep. Just be here for a while, darling, and allow yourself to receive. Be filled back up with energy from the divine. The language is light language. It is a channeled high vibrational frequency. Welcome, beautiful souls. Honored to be sharing space with you here this evening. We're currently working on the third eye, but wherever you feel this is valid, your spirit team, your guides will take this energy wherever it needs to go. You're so very welcome, Victorian Queen. I'm honored to be here with you. Honored to be a channel and a vessel of the divine. Sometimes in this life we'll lose sight of our mission. We'll lose sight of what we are meant to do and what we are meant to be. We get caught up in the rat race and all of the human identities. Never forget that this space is always available to you as well. Your etheric body, your soul, that which exists beyond the human, is always available to you as well. This aspect of you is with you always. There is no separating yourself from it. As you are the divine observer. So happy to see you here, Gina. Good night, let me see. Don't be distracted, my loves. This world will try its very best to distract you from who you truly be, with noise, with nonsense. Your value is inherent. Your worth is inherent. You don't have to do anything to earn it. Simply receive with an open heart. opening your heart to the love means opening your heart to the pain. And maybe it all just gets to be okay. We're going to move on to the left side here shortly. Okay. We've been on the right side, all up in here. Really going all along the brain as well. Cleansing and excavating all of that. Whew. Now let's go more into the feminine. More into the unconscious, more into the shadow. Equally divine. Yet less socially acceptable. Know that these aspects of you that you struggle to accept, the aspects of you that you struggle to receive with love, know that they are just as worthy. I'm so glad. Yeah, this side it's bringing us more down into the jaw. We're still in the head, but more down into the jaw, which makes sense. This is where we tend to hold trauma. And oftentimes it can be mother wounds and trauma. Welcome, Reiki Robbie. So glad to have you here. Thank you for the follow, Sunshine-ish. I can feel the mothers of the ancestors coming through here now. Such divine feminine energy. Love from Massachusetts. Some of you may be feeling this in your teeth. Oh my gosh, I've never gotten that before. That was so cute, those wings. Big deep breaths. Hi, Ruby. Big deep breaths. Sparkle mentality. Welcome, divine beings. You are seen here. You are welcome here. So any old shadows, especially as we're working on this left side, right? This is the yin. The yin, the shadow, the void, the darkness. As I'm tapping into this side, just notice any mind chatter that's coming up for you. Notice any stories, any old beliefs, any doubt, anything that's trying to pull you back into the monkey mind, to pull you back out of your divine being, out of your divine seat, out of your divine essence, the divine essence of who you be. And simply observe. Observe the stories, observe the identities that you've created. No need to identify with any of it. Just allow it to flow through. Thank you, Lord. Simply observe. Observe what's coming up. The discomfort. Don't associate with it, just observe it. What is there living and running inside of you? What are the programs, the systems? Can you observe them? Can you take a step back? Remove yourself from the stories for just a moment. Remove yourself from all of it. Just watch. what you've been through. The music is actually by one of my friends, a soul brother. His name's Cody Joshua. This music is on Spotify. Just a reminder that it's all going to be okay. You're safe. Uaraya. Uaraya. Casey, I love that you asked that just as the Galactic Federation of Light was coming through. I specifically called them into this space before we started today. Because sometimes it's just what the energy calls for. Remember that these energies are more so meant to be experienced rather than explained, right? Explanation is for the human mind. Experience is for the soul and for the body. So instead of asking someone else, why not ask the divine to just show you? Ask the divine to show you. Ask the divine to give you a chance to experience it. I always find that's the best way with these things, because you could hear someone talk about it until they're blue in the face, but really until we experience these things on our own and create our own relationship to any spiritual practice, the energy can't fully ground and integrate within us. I'm so glad. Yes. Yeah, he's also on here. On TikTok, but I don't remember what his handle is, so I don't want to tell you the wrong one. There's a bunch of spam accounts. Usually on until about midnight, sometimes a little later. Let's go a little lower now, shall we? a lot going on in the back of your heads. Right around that zeal point chakra. Thank you, Sparkle Modality. I love you, darling. So right now they're having me go up your throat, pulling the energy up this way. Yeah, Ruby. Remember that the portal that we opened in the eclipse, right? That we're still deeply in it, and we've got about 4 more days for the full eclipse portal to be done, but really not until like April 12th will we be able to move more past this energy. So, giving you so much acknowledgement for being in this and moving the energy as you are, not just for yourself, but for the collective as well. Our emoji for tonight is a butterfly, so if you're having a profound energetic shift, you can always just send some butterflies. If you're feeling the energy move or flow in your body, or maybe you just feel euphoric or sleepy or calm or peaceful, just send some butterflies. Why is she so cold? There's lots coming up here. Picture the blue from that butterfly going right into your throat and engulfing your whole throat. Why is she so cold? Release and let go in this moment. Deep breaths, darlings. Deep breaths. Allow the energy to flow. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold the movement of where the energy desires to go. pulling now from your higher heart. Thank you for subscribing, Gina. I'll light some more Palo Santo here in a second. If things feel different than normal, different than usual, if life has been feeling different than usual, it's because they are. Things are different now. Thank you for the follow, Stephanie. Things are different now. You are different now. You're in a new, completely new energetic alignment, completely new energetic blueprint. Reality has shifted. It has changed. You're not imagining it. Things are different now. You're not living the same life that you were a few years ago. You're in a completely different timeline, or we wouldn't be here right now on this live stream together. You are in a completely different timeline. And if you needed some kind of confirmation, or maybe you just didn't quite know where to place the difference in the energy, let this be that for you. Let this be the confirmation that you have shifted. You have shifted your energy, you have shifted your timelines, and therefore things are not going to respond the way that they used to. Things are not going to look the way that they used to. Things are not going to play out the way that they used to. So if you're used to things going a certain way, and maybe you've always had certainty around the way that things go because you gained an understanding and a knowing of what was is no more. And so you might feel really lost and really untethered because things aren't going to work out the way that they did before. It's all for your highest good, but it's just not anymore. Those people you kept going back to, they're gone now. Those cycles you kept repeating, they're done now. The things that you couldn't quite get over or couldn't quite move on from, it's done now. It's shifting. All of it is shifting because you are shifting and you're in a new reality. So know that if things look different, it means that you're on the right track. And if things are confusing, it means that you're on the right track. It means that you're shifting your reality. If everything was still looking the same, that means you wouldn't be shifting. So allow yourself to be in the discomfort of the change. Allow yourself to be in the discomfort of the confusion. Allow yourself to be in the new, to be in a new experience, to be the Fool card, to be unsure and uncertain of what it is that you're doing, to not know where you're going at every turn like you usually do, to not know how it's going to play out at every turn like you usually do. Because typically you know, don't you? But right now, you don't know. Because we're in a fucking wild card. You're in a wild card. Things are not meant to be predictable. It means you're on the right track. Let it be scary and keep going. Don't back down. Just because it's new and you haven't seen it before. Absolutely, Ruby. So honored to have you here. I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to light some Palo Santo for us. We're going to ring the bell, reset the energy a little bit. I invite you to take this time to drink some water. Drink some water, my loves. Please hydrate. You take a second, get up and grab a snack if you need to. You can go to the bathroom. We're going to get started again here in a moment. I'm so glad because we worked in the jaw a lot. Oh, yes. The cats and the bells. The cats always respond to the bells. Also, Katie, I got your payment for your reading. Absolutely, this can help with anxiety. Just go ahead and open yourself up to receive energy from the space. I'm going to drink some water as well. They're wanting me to do one more pass from your crown to your third eye, down to the higher heart especially, but into the heart chakra a little bit. And then I'm feeling like we're going to come from the bottom up. Victorian Queen. I'm so glad. I do repost these on YouTube. My YouTube is linked in my bio. It's still a super small page. I don't post very much on there, but I like to repost these for you guys so that you can tap into the energy whenever you need. I am live here every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central, except for here and there. Last week I wasn't live because of spring break for my kids, but one more spot for reading. Beautiful, Ruby. I saw it come through. Hello, Divine Soul. Good to see you here this evening. Are you enjoying the reflection you've stumbled upon? Everything in this life is a mirror. Just as I reflect aspects of you, you reflect aspects of me. And I thank you for the divine reflection this evening. Hi, Jess. Jess, I have your journal sitting right there. I haven't sent it out yet. I'm so sorry it's delayed. But it is all activated and ready to go. I do have healing crystal journals on my website that are Reiki and light language activated. You're so very welcome. Ooh. The energy on that left side just got really heavy. I'm just going to sit with that for a moment. Oh, ayara. Whatever mistakes you've made, it's okay. It's okay. Hi, Hannah. Simplify spirituality. I can see, but you're probably number 3. If you just sent in. Move the puzzle piece every time. Some of you, it feels like you maybe need to stretch your bodies a little bit, so go ahead and do that if it resonates, right? Maybe open up your back to open up the heart chakra. I'm just feeling like some of you really just need to kind of stretch and move the body a little. Okay, I'm coming in. Someone's throat chakra. Hi, AJ. Good to see you. Yeah, the left side, it's like really intense. Okay. Yes, Emma, so you're third on the list. I got you, girl. You're so welcome, Pablo. Honored that you're here. It's 10:10. Thank you. Make sure to breathe, dear souls. Take a moment to just notice the sensations in your body. Notice where things maybe were tight before and where they may have shifted now. Just notice all the little sensations, the pain, the discomfort. Maybe the spots that feel a little tingly or light. Maybe an area where you feel love, beauty, joy. Just because you get to. You get to be a part of something. I really feel that for you in here today. Whether you realize it or not, you really truly are a part of a collective, of oneness, of the whole, and your part in the whole matters. Who you be in this world, the energy that you bring into this world, it matters. It's time to stop doubting that and thinking that your impact or your light work has to look a certain way. There's no right or wrong way to do this. There's no right or wrong way for this to look. It's simply for you to exist at a vibrational frequency that impacts those around you. It's as simple as that. It's what it means to be a light worker. Why she's so happy. May you allow the divine to clear the path in front of you so that you may go where you are meant to. So that you may see with truth and clarity, removing the doubt. Alchemizing the fear. Sinking into love. Remembering your larger purpose. Remembering that it will not always be as it appears on the surface. any fear and uncertainty. May it now be outpowered by love and clarity. May your intuitive knowing speak louder than your fear. May the truth be louder than doubt. May you begin to see yourself clearly as the divine being that you be, in all aspects and all facets. No parts of you need to be excluded. No parts of you are any more or less divine, even if society and religion and your mind has deemed it so. Allow the identities in the self that you've created to just melt away. Anything you've held on to, anything you felt was necessary. Allow yourself to be taken now to a space where it is not. To a space where you are, in fact, enough, exactly as you are. Deep breaths, everyone. Don't hold your breath. Allow the energy to move as it's meant to. You are safe. You are held. You are guided accordingly. Notice where the fear and the doubt in the mind will tell you that you've hit a limit, or that it's enough, or that it couldn't possibly work. Notice where the mind goes, the subtle ways that it tries to trick you into going backwards, into staying small, where the ego deems it safe, and yet it is not. It's just familiar. It's familiar chaos. Cleansing your auras here and now. Cleansing out that field. Big breaths, darlings. Let it go, let it go, let it go. You are not alone. Even when the mind tries to trick you that it is so. You are never alone. You know this to be true. Again, notice the stories, notice the mind. Notice what is coming through. The judgment. Notice the judgment and the way that the judgment allows you to stay small and allows you to stay where you've always been. Where can we invite ourselves to go in further, not to confuse judgment with discernment. Just take a moment to integrate the energies that we just moved. Breathe through the body, move if you need to, take a sip of water if it feels good. Or you can just take a moment to just sit and lie with yourself. And just feel the energy in your body. Letting go of the expectations of what it will be. And just letting it be what it is. Spirit is feeding you. Spirit is feeding you with nourishing energy. Straight from the divine. Take a moment now, whether you set the intention earlier or not. Open yourself up to receive just a little bit more. Push that edge wherever it is for you. And just choose here and now to receive a little bit more than before. Going slightly into that discomfort. Pushing that wall and boundary and seeing where you can open yourself up to receive just a little bit more. Where it feels good and right. Let this energy integrate into your system. I'm going to go down to your root now. For those of you with the womb space, you may want to put your hands over your womb. You can put them like this to create a triangle, or you can just put them one on top of the other, whatever feels aligned for you. And if you don't have a womb space, an energetic womb space, doesn't matter. You're going to receive the healing regardless. Just see yourself being bathed in the color red. This is your foundation, your base, your safety. Without an aligned root chakra, it's hard to do much of anything else in the human, through this human form. It's your foundation. Can't build a strong house on a faulty foundation. And yet so many of us have experienced such extreme trauma and pain and sorrow and sadness that the root goes out of balance. We get out of whack. We no longer like to go into these lower chakras. We just want to stay in the top. And that becomes our comfort zone. It becomes more comfortable to see everyone else and see everything else outside of what's happening here on this plane, in this body. But consider this your divine invitation, a sacred invitation to drop back into the whole of your beingness. And part of that beingness lives here in this human vessel, in this body. So allow yourself to drop in further and bring your energy and your attention, for those of you that have your hands on that lower stomach area. Bring your energy now, your attention now into those hands, into that space, and just allow it to be filled with a gold and white and crimson light. Let this whole space be bathed in this color. Some of you may be storing trauma in your hips. Remember to call in your spirit guides and your spirit team for assistance in moving the energy for your highest good and the highest good of all. Beautiful. Okay. So good to see you, Haley Ray. Hi, Nico. Thank you for being here. That got real intense there. Spirit essentially told me to come out of it. They're like, okay. You're so very welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for receiving, everyone. Sarah Beth, hi. Hello, beautiful. You're so very welcome. Hi, Gilbert. Hi, KK. Okay, we moved a lot of energy. That was really intense. So now they're just kind of having me sweep through. Hi, Ian. Hi, Sophia. You're so welcome, darling. You're so welcome, Caitlin. Hi, Sarah. You're very welcome, Terry. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta love the body twitches. Thank you, Gilbert. Just kind of sweeping through. Moving the energy very lightly now. Oh, thank you. Love the flower crown. Some of you, if you have a fan in your room, go ahead and turn that fan on. I'm feeling like you need some airflow in your space, or maybe open a window if it's not too cold. Get some air flowing in there. Absolutely, Gilbert. Amazing, Sarah. You're so beautiful, so sacred. So much more than you realize. I'm so glad. You're so welcome, universe. I'm filled with immense gratitude. Oh, Nikki, I love you for being here. Remember to trust and move with spirit. Remember to trust and move with your heart, even when it doesn't make logical sense. Even when it feels scary. This music is Cody Joshua on Spotify. He's actually my friend. Welcome back, Easton. As am I, Sacred Vow. As am I. Thank you for sharing your gratitude with us. Just take a moment here and now for each and every one of you. Just feel that gratitude in your body, right? Not just in the mind, but feel it sink down into your body. Let it be a full body experience of gratitude and love. Let it light up every single one of your senses, knowing that you get to be here and you get to have beautiful experiences. You get to have mystical and magical experiences. You get to be in this human vessel, this human form that has these tangible senses, that has fingertips that can feel and touch and hold. That has this beautiful sensing body, this beautiful body to experience with. Just find a moment, even if there's aspects of yourself that you struggle with and that you feel at war with, let that be okay right here and right now. And just find deep gratitude for the fact that you're alive today. The fact that there's a heart beating in your chest, there's air in your lungs. There's air to breathe. There's CO2 and there's oxygen. And there's blood that flows in your veins. And for some of you, blood in your womb. You have this body in whatever shape and form it is in that is so divine. And so just let it become a full body experience. And maybe even out loud say a genuine thank you. For the perfection of the imperfection of this very moment, right here and right now. And how the infinite exists in the present, never ending in one direction or another, all encompassing, all things and yet no thing. It's the essence of who you be. Congratulations on your shift tonight. Congratulations on being here for you tonight. Congratulations on showing up for yourself and loving yourself. It impacts not only you, but the whole collective. Every single person that you touch, every energy that you interact with, you're having an impact. And I honor you. The emoji for tonight is a blue butterfly. So feel free, maybe you're not someone who's comfortable speaking up. You can always just send some butterflies. And I thank you for being here. I thank you for your contribution to this space. I love you dearly. Oh, that's so pretty. pretty little flutterby. So glad, Sarah. So glad you're here, body. Okay, so we have a few people on the list for personal readings. Private readings are 55-55. The 33 is it's my live rate. For private readings, they're more involved, and I do a recording. We can also do it on a FaceTime call, but yeah, private readings are a little different. Hi, Melina. Good to see you, babe. I love you. And I thank you for being here. The divine worked through us beautifully this evening. I'm honored to have been the vessel that was able to facilitate the space and experience that you had. Hey, it's always okay to have questions. It's what we're here for, right? Just happy you're here. Tears are always healing. Tears are always healing. Not just, like energetically, but literally in our physical body. We release cortisol through our tears. Stress hormones literally come out of our tears. Hi, Courtney Rose. Hi, Destiny. Hello, beautiful souls. Kayla, thank you for being here, darling. Oh, babe, you kind of missed it all. I don't want to say you missed it all. I'm about to get into readings. Yes, absolutely. Tears of joy are my favorite. I spent so many years of my life unable to cry. So many years of my life. I was not able to cry. I had to teach myself to open that back up. That was many years ago now. Now I cry every single day for some reason or another. It can be as simple as a sunset and I'll be crying. Or just the right text from a friend. It doesn't have to be anything complex. But that's the beauty of allowing yourself to feel the deep depths of pain and sorrow and anguish, is that the joy you experience is that much more potent as well. The love that you experience is that much deeper. But you gotta allow yourself to go down in order to go up. Commercials. TikTok has me crying sometimes, Hi, Suzanne. Sending blessings right back to you. Have a beautiful sleep, Randy. You're so very welcome. It's my honor. Thank you for being here. Sending beautiful butterfly angel wings your way to all of you. May your life be touched by the beauty and whimsy of the butterfly. Beautiful Ruby. Hi, golden child. I know I missed a lot of you hopping on because the energy was channeling it through, really in a trance state there. I was not in the building. Gotta go on every day. Ooh, listen, if I could channel this amount of it, I could channel this amount of energy every day for a while, but I have a full-time job, a single mom. But I do repost these on YouTube. I have my YouTube linked in my bio, so you can go to my YouTube and you can always rewatch it if you want to tap back into the energy. And there's ones from previous weeks as well, so for those of you who have never caught my lives before, you can watch some of the previous ones. I'm a little behind on posting them, but I need to get back on that. So I think I have at least 2 or 3 weeks worth to post. And I'll obviously post this one as well. So, so honored you were here, Noble Empress. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, beautiful soul. Yes, Randall, I saw you, darling. You were number 4 on the list. Yes, Courtney Rose. I love Courtney Rose taps into the YouTube replays and watches them to go to sleep. I'm going to open up my patio door. I need to let some air in. I'll be right back. It's right there. Yes. You're so very welcome. Nothing to do to repay me, darling. Just be here in the energy. That is a gift in and of itself. You know, I think we all collectively, myself included, need to do a better job of just acknowledging how much our presence, our energy, our attention is a gift to those around you. Such a gift, right? You don't have to do anything or be anyone or perform in any way to be worthy or deserving of receiving it. Your existence is enough, truly. Sharing your energy with others is a gift. Okay? Don't take it for granted. You know, the people who know that are the people who own these media companies, social media. What do you think they pay for? They pay to keep your attention. Because as long as they have your attention, they've pretty much got everything, right? They want you to stay on these apps. They want to keep your attention. That's what they pay all the money for. So understand how valuable your attention is. Where you put your time and attention and energy, people literally pay for that. So let's stop undervaluing our fucking attention, okay? Because it's wildly valuable. It's everything. It's everything. Okay? Okay. Good talk. Glad we had this talk. Glad we had this talk, darlings. This song is called 222, which I love. Okay. Katie, darling, are you here? Katie Lazenby. You were first. And then we've got Ruby, and then Emma, and then Randall. Good night, darling. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being such an incredible mod all the time. I love you so much. I love you, love you, love you. Okay, Katie. Do you have a specific question this evening, darling? So as we're doing these paid individual readings, know that you can always get value out of them. Know if you feel called to stay in this space, in this energy, there might be more energy to integrate, and there might be some messages here for you as well. So just keep that in mind. Thank Thank you so much for the follow. And for those of you who are new here, I do come live every Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Central. So. All right, Katie, any specific question or just general? Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Katie, look! Bottom of the deck. Look at that. Thanks, KK. Yeah. It's funny too, because like I went like this because I thought it was the top of the deck. I thought I was flipping it to this, and I flipped it to Justice. I wouldn't even have noticed the Justice was there because I was about to start shuffling it. Spirit is a little too on the nose sometimes. Noble Empress, I'll make you a mod. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you. Yeah, Katie, so it's really interesting because as soon as I tapped in, I felt this really beautiful grounding energy that was like way down here. That was like, everything's going to be okay. And then it kind of went into your energy, which brought it back up here. And it's like this really untethered, uncertain, which I know there's a lot that's been going on. So completely understandable, right? But right, so this is maybe where you are in the uncertainty, in the not quite knowing what's going on. And it feels very relevant in your cheeks, which is very interesting. It's like a lot of this energy is being held in your cheeks. So I don't know if your cheeks have been like puffy at all. One thing to do to help to move this through your physical body, I'm seeing for you, is to like gua sha. You know, get the little gua sha stone, maybe a jade one specifically, which is a green gua sha. Use some like rose hip seed oil, castor oil, and start to gua sha your cheeks. That's going to help to move this energy through your soma, right? Using your physical body to help to move the energy through is coming through for you right now. So if you were hoping that there would be like some sort of external force to help bring forward change as it pertains to the job stuff, it doesn't feel like that's going to be coming through. It doesn't feel like there's going to be an external person that's going to kind of like make it better. But it does feel as though this is a really good time for you to start to make plans for what it is that you want to do moving forward, right? What it is that you want to do moving forward. Because, yeah, it's like the ships aren't coming. Like whatever it is that you're waiting for and hoping for to come in isn't coming. And it's not the time for you to shy away, right? It's not the time for you to disappear, go inward, or retreat. This is not that time for you. This is the time for you to actually really begin to step into your power in a new way. And put the heartbreak of the past, leave it in the past, right? To really move forward from the previous disappointment and the previous heartbreak of things. Because you're meant to really be stepping into your fire right now. You're meant to be stepping into leadership, sovereignty, right? And like owning your power. Yeah. It's not time to just like, it's not a time for inaction. It's not a time for inaction for you. This is a time to Be bold. And trust in the divine timing of things. You don't have to force the timing of it, okay? So you can trust as the timing rolls through. Like, you will know when it is time to step up. You will know when it is time to take action. You will know when to do these things. So you don't have to force it. Like, if you're in that uncertainty space where you're kind of like, I don't know, like, that's not the time to make the move. Wait for the clarity. But as soon as you receive that clarity, you gotta go. Okay? There's no hesitating. Once you get the clarity, know that Spirit is giving you that clarity. They are giving you that divine timing and that divine knowing that you need to act. Do not question that. Okay? And it can feel like a while of that stagnation and the kind of like, oh, I'm not sure. And that's okay, because the divine time will come where it's like, and it's all just going to align and you need to go. And you need to cultivate that faith and that trust to go in those moments. You're not going to have to create it all on your own. There will be help and guidance along the way. Okay? So don't feel like you're an island. It's right, there isn't going to be an external person that, especially as it pertains to work, there's not going to be like a leader that comes through and fixes it all. That's not going to be a thing. But that, just know that you're not alone in it. You're like, there is support. It's just that there's no one that's going to step up into that leadership role, if that makes sense. Like, that may need to be you, but that doesn't mean that you don't have support behind you and people behind you. That's really what it feels like. And so you're not creating all of this alone. It's not just you, okay? I'll pull a woodland animal for you in a moment, but first I want to get one card as it pertains to the lawsuit. Ayunaira. We already kind of got the Justice card. It feels like they don't want me to pull any cards on the timing of it, because I know you were saying, like, will it be over soon? They don't really want me to pull any cards on the timing of it, is what I feel, because they don't want, like, that sometimes those types of things are kind of out of your hands, right? And it's all going to be okay. The divine justice is coming through. It feels like the energy is very grounded there. It's very grounded. Good night, Jess. Love you. Love you, love you. It's all gonna work out, okay? And remember, you don't have to do it alone. You have support and you have help. Possibly from an unexpected source as well, I'm feeling. Feels like someone that you didn't expect to be helpful is actually going to be quite helpful to you. Someone that you didn't expect that would be very loyal and very devoted. And I feel like this is a woman. Yeah, this seems like it's going to be quite unexpected, but you might form quite a bond with this woman in a way that you didn't anticipate. So that's beautiful. Got the Tower in reverse on the bottom as well. Right? So we had Divine Justice, upright, and Tower in reverse. It's going to be okay. He's going to work out. All right, let's get a little woodland animal. I'm also being called to show you the little mouse, which this is indicative of the Fool card in tarot. That might be the card that comes out for you, we shall see. And with this, we will close out your reading. at that. Of course, this is the card that came out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Of course, the card that was at the bottom of the deck that I showed you is the one that literally flies out. So, it says innocence. I know that you already know you're at a new beginning. It says innocence, the mouse and the buttercup. Innocence. For whatever reason, it's not really focusing. So, I'll read it to you, because why not? But yeah, isn't she so cute? Look at this sweet little mouse. And I feel like the energy of this mouse feels very innocent, right? It's like the Fool card. It's being at the beginning of a new journey. Letting go of the old to make space for the new. How beautiful. It's the number 0, right? A blank slate. Okay. Innocence. Like the Fool in a tarot deck, the mouse and buttercup is numbered 0. Both cards mark the start of a journey, and both remind us that we have much to learn. Mice are grounded and innocent, yet anyone who has dealt with a mouse in their house knows that they are determined and highly adaptable. The mouse is paired with the humble buttercup, a symbol of childhood innocence. Have you ever held a buttercup under your chin? According to a centuries-old children's game, if the reflection of the flower glows yellow on your skin, it reveals that you like butter. Upright. You may be embarking on a journey or starting down a new path. Remember that innocence and a lack of understanding are not negative qualities. Instead, they remind us of our capacity for growth, adaptability, and learning. And I love that for you. So here are 2 questions if you want to journal on these, or if you just want further to ponder on. Here are 2 questions for you. What do I hope to learn on this new path? And what potential dangers should I look out for? Okay. Oh, that was beautiful, Katie. Thank you for the chance to read for you, darling. Ruby, you're up next, my love. I'm definitely starting you off with the Woodland Warden. I can already feel that. Katie, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from your energy now as well. Love you, Katie. Ruby, we've already got your little animal card. Oh, darling. Oh, darling. Is it the one we talked about? Or a different one? It's the one we were talking about during the womb circle, or after the womb circle. Ayuariato. Ah. Okay. Got it. So what would you like for me to, how may I assist you here? Or how may the divine work through me in assistance of your soul's ascension here? How may I be of service to you, Ruby? I've already got your animal card, which I'll read to you here shortly. Ancestor message, yes. I'm actually feeling deep Native American ancestry coming through. Whether that's ancestry that's relevant in your physical vessel or not. Okay, so the card that we got for you was the porcupine and anemone, which is about boundaries. Okay, I'm going to read the meaning of this card to you. And then we shall call in the ancestors. The porcupine with its impressive quills is a well-known symbol of self-defense. According to a legend common among the Anishinaabe tribes, if I could speak, that would be cool. The porcupine got its quills by placing the branches of a hawthorn tree on its back, defending itself against a bear. Nanabozo, the trickster spirit, saw the porcupine's cleverness and fashioned it a coat of quills to wear from then on. Just as the porcupine curls into a ball to defend itself from predators, the anemone flower turns inward and down during rainstorms, protecting its delicate petals from damage. Upright, you cannot help others unless you first help yourself. Maintain healthy boundaries around your time and energy, giving generously only once you are sufficiently fed. Well, here's a confirmation for you, all right? And here's some questions that you can ask yourself and feel into. The first is, how can I ensure my needs are met? Have I established healthy boundaries around my time and energy? Energetic boundaries, right? Do I respect the boundaries of others? I already feel the ancestors not loving this energy. Not your energy, but the other energy. Well, the thing that's interesting is that setting boundaries in the physical, they are energetic boundaries, right? And so declaring a boundary in the human is an energetic boundary. And so even the, etheric energetic boundaries that we set, we can do so using our voice, using our physical vessel, right? We use our physical vessel to declare these boundaries. Like when I do an energetic boundary, I always say it out loud. I pray and declare that no lower vibrational energy, no energy that is not my own, will be able to penetrate through this force field. Right? Beautiful. So here's one thing though, is remembering that boundaries are not about them. It's about you. The boundaries are yours to set. We can't control what they're going to do. Ever. We can't control what other people do. And so the boundaries are to set within yourself. It's a boundary to not engage. If the energy shows up, again, you can't control what they're going to do. And so we can, right, exactly. And so we can set it and we can declare. And then we also have to choose, right, how we go about navigating these things, how we go about navigating these energies, how we give our energy and our power away to them still. This is a very big thing to look at, is where are we still giving our energy to it? By giving it our energy and attention, right? By giving it the time of day. These are small little leaks in our energetic boundaries. So, for instance, if the energy comes in, it's there, and you choose your boundary is that you choose to be unaffected by it. Exactly. And so that's exactly what you do. Oh my God, it's 11. Sorry, that always makes me so happy. So, urayataya. As you do this, and as you shift in this way, because it feels like this is just going to be a gradual shift for you to work on, right? For you to work on the shifting of, and it's just going to be a gradual process because of the natural inclination is to kind of make it about them versus making it about you. And yes, your team can assist, but remember that ultimately you are your team, right? We are oneness, we are all. We are all things and no things all at once. So the more that we start to see ourselves as our team, as we see ourselves as the divine, as the creator, as the God consciousness, as the sovereign being, you are a sovereign being. You need not anything else. You are a sovereign being. Others will do what they do. They will try what they try. They will stay in the energies that they choose to stay in. And you choose not to engage with them because you are a sovereign being who chooses to be unaffected by it. And the human may still be affected. And that side of you, you get to hold her. You get to love her. You get to nurture her. Urayato anisere. This is what the ancestors are sharing with you tonight. It's not a fluffy message. Yes. Yes. And so she will continue to be held, not only by you, but by us as well, the ancestors. And so, as we weep for our human and the pain that they endure, good night, darling. We also hold our sovereignty. We choose to hold our sovereignty. We choose to hold our power. We choose to not be afraid of our own shadow and our own darkness. We choose to go in. As we shift, they shift. And they are on their own paths. You never know where it will lead. Sometimes it leads to physical, depending on the path that they're on. It can literally lead to physical. I've seen it happen. Urayanayata. They're wanting you to remember your sovereign power, to remember again that you are your guides, you are your spirit team, and to stop outsourcing that power outside of you. Remember that you are your ancestors. It is all you. You are all them. You are sovereign, you are wholeness, you are oneness, and all of the power that that comes with lives inside of you. And yes, your team is there to assist, but again, you are your team, and they are you. Urayata. So don't forget your power, dear soul. Don't forget that you are God Creator. I am you, you are me. We are all. And yet we are nothing. Urayanata. Yes. The ancestors are very proud of you, Ruby. Continue to do the work. Continue to come back home to yourself. Continue to operate from love as you are. We love you dearly. All right, Ruby, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from your energy and from the energy of your ancestors. Urayata. Emma, are you here? You're up, darling. You're welcome, my love. If there's anything about me, it's always unfiltered. I won't go that far, but pretty much. It depends on your team and how they pull it through too. Like, you know, some spirit teams are low-key savage, and I'm like, I'm sorry. You're so welcome, darling. I love you so much. I love you. So grateful that you're here. Okay. I love a good sassy spirit team. We love it. Let's ring the bell. Sassy spirit teams are the best. They crack me up. Okay, Emma. Oh, I don't think I've read for you before. Always love reading for a new person. So fun. Oh, Emma, I love your energy right away. It's giving very, like, fiery, very Sagittarius-y, like, go-getter. You're fun. You're fun. Wayakata. Wayakata. One of my neighbors is smoking weed. It smells so strong. Okay, Spirit, what would you like to share with Emma? Divine Consciousness, what is the message you would like to share with Emma? I'm seeing the Knight of Swords. I feel like they want you to devote yourself to a cause, Emma. Hello, trust in your beauty. Happy to have you here, darling. It's almost like they feel as though you're kind of floating around aimlessly right now. Damn, they are savage. Okay, I see how it is. Like, literally, that's how they see you. It's like they see you like you're floating around aimlessly right now, and they want you to, like... Literally, when I said I saw the Knight of Swords, this is the exact card I was seeing. And it was the first card that flew out. I don't know why I bother pulling cards sometimes. So here you go. And so literally, they were showing me this, and that's when I said they want you to devote yourself to something, because on this specific card of the Knight of Swords, look how she's kneeling and looking up, right? She's literally kneeling in devotion to something outside of herself, to something that is greater than herself. This is the energy they want you to start embodying, is this energy, devotion. And devotion is an internal game, right? Like, it's not so much just about how we act externally or the action that we take, but it's an internal devotion. And when you are devoted to something, I mean, just feel the energy, right? This isn't like, oh, like I'm just gonna do this, or like, it's even a different energy than committing. Commitment to is like, you know, serious, right? You're committing to something, but it's more human. The devotion is an internal game. So it's like that internal, like unfuckwithable, like spine that you gain when you devote yourself to something outside of you. And they're really wanting you to feel into this for yourself, to feel into the energy of devotion. What is that for you? Because I feel like they don't want me to tell you. What is that for you? What do you feel called to devote yourself to? Is it yourself? Is it a devotion to you? Nine of Pentacles. This is like the bad and bougie energy, right? This is the, yeah. Now, so the thing that's interesting about that, Emma, right, is like, yeah. So all of that, those are the external manifestations of an internal devotion that needs to happen. So the human design, that's an external manifestation of it. Coaching, that's an external manifestation of it. Even the spiritual practice is an external manifestation of an internal devotion to self. The devotion is to your highest path. The devotion is to acting in your highest alignment for your highest good. That's the devotion. Does that make sense? And so if what is for your highest good and in your highest alignment is coaching human design, you will know that because you're devoted to that. Right? And then from the devotion, you know what action to take. But the devotion comes first. That's the pillar. That is the foundation. Because I did that for a long time too, right? Where like I did the action. I was like, oh, you're telling me to do this, whatever. But when the devotion instead became to this, it became to my authenticity, to my internal knowing, to like that truth, that fucking like the realness of my soul, that's when things really shifted. Because then I just started acting based on that, based on my knowing. Could you guys see that? Was that a moth? I think there's literally a moth that just flew in and it... What the fuck? Oh my God, the energy tonight. Whew. I don't even see it. I think it was a moth though. Pretty sure. Which... He's showing me an old car. Driving around in an old car. I don't know if he smoked at all at any time, but there's like a certain like doesn't feel like he was an active smoker at the end anyway, but it feels like there was a time point in his life that he smoked. There's a certain like gravelly quality to his voice. He's saying you're the one, like you're the one that's gonna do it. I just got chills all in my head. So I don't know if there's been like a pattern of people not succeeding in your family, or a pattern of people, I don't know if it's about failure, but it feels like some sort of pattern in your family, and what you're doing is completely different. And he's saying like you're the one to do it. You're the one that's going to be successful at it. You're the one that's going to be able to do it. Yeah. His energy is dope. He keeps showing me this car. It's like an old white car. And it's like him driving around. It's him driving around. He keeps showing me him like driving around in this car. I think he felt really cool when he was driving around in this car. I love that. It's a memory. It feels like it's a memory with you that he's wanting to bring up. Just as like a connection point. He loves you. He loves you dearly. And he's with you always. But you already know that. You already know that. Ooh, ariata. That was powerful. Look up the meaning of a moth after this. I'm being guided to tell you to look up the meaning of a moth. Well, there's also a moth in this here. The moth in the eucalyptus, and it's right here. An ending. How ominous. I swear it just landed on my arm. Why can I not see this thing? Where are you? Little moth friend. But as I was like, how ominous. It landed right here. I'll read you the meaning of this. The moth and the eucalyptus, an ending. Number 13, it's like the death card in tarot. The moth and eucalyptus is at number 13 for a reason. It mirrors the meaning of the death card in the traditional tarot deck. The death card rarely indicates literal death, but rather marks an ending of some kind that provides us with the knowledge and power to let go. The moth shown here is a death's head hawk moth, which if you've looked those up, they're pretty crazy. Named for the unique skull-like marking on its back. The death head is nocturnal, and like all moths, it flies towards the light. Eucalyptus is a symbol of protection, as the oil from this plant can be used to guard against and soothe a variety of ailments. The upright meaning of this card. An ending is imminent. This could mean the end of a relationship, a hobby or interest, a job, or any number of other things. While endings sometimes mark loss, they don't always. And even if we do experience grief, we have the power to emerge from it with a better understanding of ourselves. So here are a few questions you can ask for yourself. How can I be more accepting of change? Did you hear the horn honk? That's the one for you. How can I be more accepting of change? Okay. What tools do I have that might help me feel safe and protected when a change occurs in my life? I feel like it's really more so that first question. That's the one that you need to be asking yourself. Maybe journal on that. Keep an eye out for moths as well. They're going to be a big sign and indicator for you. I think especially from your grandpa. All right, Emma. You're so very welcome. I love you. I'm going to disconnect from your energy now. Randall, are you here, darling? You as well, darling. Very happy to have you here. Wayatayara. Randall, what question do you have, babe? Ronnie, we're doing paid readings right now. They're $33.33. You can send to either Venmo or Cash App. I think one of my mods can drop that. If I have any mods in here that have the Venmo and Cash App info, potentially. What's your question, Ron? All right, Randall. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's first pull an animal for you. I'm feeling to start you off with it. All good, darling. All good. Ruby, are you still in here? Do you have it by any chance? If not, I can type it out. I just want to get into Randall's reading. Okay, Randall. Animal. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and trust because I feel like this is your card, so I could shuffle and we can wait for it to come out, but let's just not play that game. This is your card to start with. It's number 1, the Cat and Lavender, Independence. Randall. Love cats too. Yep. Let's read it to you. Okay, I'm gonna close the door over here now that I opened. Time to close it. I can feel it. Took a ballet class yesterday and I'm so sore. So that's why I'm getting up and moving a little slowly. Ay, naughty. Okay. Number 1, the Cat and Lavender, Independence. Cats are cunning, clever, and independent. Often loners, they represent self-reliance. While lavender's scent brings soothing comfort, its Victorian association with distrust reminds us to look inward, relying on our own instincts and inner resources. Upright meaning. You can seek your full potential without depending on validation from others. Power, resourcefulness, and potential are key words to remember. And here are the questions for yourself, Randall. How can I learn to trust myself? And what traits do I possess that I can rely on? So this does feel deeply relevant for the question that you asked, right? Because the question that you asked is very external, right? It's like, how will this come in? How will all of this work out? These are things that, to an extent, are out of your control. And so sometimes when we get in a spot where we're focusing on things that are out of our control, it can become very destabilizing versus truly tuning back into ourselves and focusing on the things that we can control in the meantime, right? While we're waiting for, that result to come in, or while we're waiting for things to pan out. And while all of these external parts are moving and doing their thing, where can we shift inward to change our energetic being and change our reality? And as we do that, the external shifts and changes as well, right? Because we're energetic, magnetic beings. And so the energy that we embody attracts different things into our existence, into our experience. So, to that effect, I'm feeling like for you, a big thing for the next like coming months is focusing on your vibration. There's this really great artist I found moderately recently. His name's Abel Hart, and he does these like really upbeat like mantras or like affirmations kind of, but they're all set to different hertz, right? So like 369, 777 hertz, and the different hertz changes our body chemistry because we're vibrational beings, right? We literally vibrate differently depending on the music that we're listening to. So sometimes the music that we're listening to is at a certain frequency that's not optimal for the things that we desire to attract to ourselves. So sometimes we have to shift the music that we're listening to. And so that feels like a really big thing for you. Maybe look up some of his music. He's also on TikTok. But those are really great tools because they're upbeat. It's fun to listen to, but also at the same time, it's providing sound healing, right? It's shifting your energetic field. It's shifting your aura. It's shifting your frequency so that what you are attracting in is what you actually desire to attract in, right? So as far as what you can do on your end to shift things, it's that. Ureyanta. Okay, so what specifically about the appraisal are you wanting to know? You said you're wanting to know how it's going to come in. I just want to make sure I'm asking the right questions for you. Right? Isn't he? I love his energy. It's amazing. He's so upbeat and so fun. Okay. Yeah, let's look at that. So I'm seeing he has a song that's like a money attraction one that's 888 hertz, 888 hertz. Listen to that one. And he has one just about being a magnet in general. I'm a magnet. I attract it. Abel Hart. Yeah. It starts with, in order to manifest it, you must first speak it into existence. Okay, I let the money in. I let the money grow. Something like that. I take my time, see my bank account grow. Something along those lines. So it feels like it's not necessarily going to be exactly what you want at first, but what I'm feeling is to trust the divine timing on it. Because it feels like you might have a very specific expectation of what you're wanting it to be, and it feels like it's not necessarily going to be that. It also doesn't feel like it's going to be like a bad appraisal, but I don't feel that it's quite going to be what you want, at least as of right now. So here's the really cool thing though, also, is as you shift and change your vibration and your frequency, again, the things around you shift and change as well. So I feel like this is almost something that's partially like not 100% set in stone. That's really what it feels like. It doesn't feel like it's like one outcome, period, right? There are infinite timelines and possibilities available to us at all times. Oh my goodness, I could not say that. I was trying, like my mouth is trying to say at all the time, which does not make sense. Yeah, so it might not be what you want. What your mind wants, but it feels like it's going to be right for some reason. Yeah. And is there a different source also as well for the money to come in? Was there like a different avenue or a different source too? a different aspect of this where the money could come in higher. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like it's going to be right. Okay. For whatever reason, I'm seeing a different source of income coming in for you. Warriata. It would be something you're already aware of. Something you're already aware of, but it hasn't been very active in your field in quite some time, is what I'm getting. It hasn't been active in your field in quite some time. It's been kind of like laying dormant. It's because this feels like it's not new money per se. It might be old money that you forgot about. It feels like that's going to come in. The question I asked was, tell me about this money coming in. And at first I said, tell me about this new money coming in. And then I changed it to, well, I mean old money. And then the fucking Wheel of Fortune popped out. Why do I pull cards? I just... So, yeah, I feel like this is going to be quite unexpected. And it's almost like that's part of why this whole other thing is going to be right. Like it's going the way that it's meant to. But it might be kind of disappointing and not exactly what you wanted. But yeah, it feels like this old money that was like due to you or owed to you for something that you might not even be aware of or something. It feels like you're going to get like a check in the mail or something like that. Unexpected money. That was like money you were owed. That you either didn't know you were owed or you forgot about or you didn't think you'd get, something like that. Yeah, so. There you go, Randall. The cat. I'm a kitty cat. Did you write down the question from this? Because that's a really important question for you. Did you write it down? If not, I can read it to you again. But you've got a journal on it. I need you to journal on that question. Please and thank you. Okay. All right. The question: how can I learn to trust myself? And then the second one, which I think is going to be very relevant for you: what traits do I possess that I can rely on? What traits do I possess that I can rely on? Enhancing that inner trust. All right, darlings, don't forget, the replays of these are posted on YouTube. I don't think there were any other payments that came through that I missed. I believe that's it for tonight. What an honor to be here with you all. I love you so much. Jake. Hi, babes. How are you? How have you been? Do you ever go live? Weren't you going live for a while? Oh, I'm glad. You're welcome, Randall. Love ya. Okay. Hey, you know, if you feel called to it, do it. If you don't, don't. I love having these scheduled lives because it's always so nice to know everyone's going to be here. You guys know that I'll be here. I love it so much. I love all of you so much. So glad we got to share space together this evening. Little 10 of cups. Close it out. Love that. Absolutely. Lily, remember, I post the replays on YouTube. Okay? I post the replays on YouTube. Thank you, Noble Empress. Is it Selly? Is that how you pronounce? Selly? Ashes to ashes. Happy to have you here. But yeah, Lily, remember the replays are on YouTube. My YouTube's linked in my bio. Okay? So I have like the past 2 weeks that I need to post, and then I'll need to post this one as well. It just takes a long time for these to download because I'm on live for, like 3 hours. So it's a very large video file. So it takes a minute to download, it takes a minute to upload, unfortunately. So I tend to put off doing it because my phone will be not able to be used for like a few hours sometimes when I'm doing that. So thank you, darlings. I love you all so much. Let's ring the bell. Light some Palo Santo. Close out the space. The divine beings that were present this evening would like to express their undying gratitude for you and your existence, who you be in this world, and the work that you do simply by existing as you. I love you dearly. They love you dearly. Please love yourself dearly. My pleasure. Thank you for being here, Sally. I love you all so much. Have a good night.